It's time for Michael the Stranger's Night Danger and Friends Make It Feel Like Halloween Movie Pick of the Year 2019. Grab a pumpkin and gather round. It's time for the orangest of occasions, the hauntiest of holidays, that magical time of year. It's Halloween, which means it's time to pull the dusty curtain off another long-lost Halloween treat. A movie guaranteed to fill you with the Halloween spirit. And quite possibly a bunch of other spirits too. I can't be sure. Possession's not really my strong suit. This prestigious award is given annually to the movie that achieves supreme excellence in the field of Halloween. Doing what few other movies can in order to achieve that rare and awesome blend of sensations, magic and macabre, weird and wonderful, and above all, that mysterious phenomenon we experience once a year that can only be described as Halloweeniness. Yes, Halloweeniness. It's the smell of 100 freshly salted pumpkin seeds as you pull them out of the oven. It's the smoke that rises from the pile of dead leaves as it drifts up into bare and crooked branches, shivering against a gray and rainy sky. It's the gargantuan harvest moon as it reaches over the valley to banish the twilight, casting its pale beam down like a soft and mystical blanket as it grants the awesome cryptic power of its moonlight shadows to the arising creatures of the night. In essence, a movie that without which it just wouldn't feel like Halloween. More than merely horror, tonight's pick deserves to be part of your yearly tradition. A selection that will join the esteemed ranks of its predecessors and become Michael the Stranger's Night Danger and Friends Make It Feel Like Halloween Movie Pick of the Year. The envelope, please. 1,000 thanks for dropping by, my dear.
My pleasure.
Linda the Spider, everyone. Hey, listen, Linda. I'm sorry about that time I freaked out and tried to kill you. And then threw my shoe at you. And when I missed, I tried to kill you with a Kleenex, and somehow you survived even though I was sure I squished you. And then you hid, so I sprayed you with hairspray because I couldn't find the raid, and that just made you sticky and also gave you excellent hold, and so I tried killing you with boiling water, and that just pissed you off, so I decided to set fire to the castle. Because, actually, I really like spiders.
You must sleep sometime, l'étranger.
Linda the Spider, everyone. You had your turn last year, Vlad. And this year's winner is... I'm so excited.
Yippee!
From 1981, Saturday the 14th. This movie is a real treat. The creme de la creme of the throw it on in the background while you do other Halloween stuff genre. With a hackneyed plot that follows the all-American family who inherits a creepy and potentially haunted house, Saturday the 14th delivers Me Too survivor Jeffrey Tambor as the balding vampire Waldemar, seeking an ancient book of evil locked somewhere within its walls. Hated by critics for its offbeat mashup of comedic attempts, this movie instantly disarms the viewer of all expectation and delivers in its place a humble spoof of classic movie monster horror, dripping with an ironic self-awareness, playful sarcasm, and tinkering with farce. Criticized for being a comedy that doesn't contain any jokes, this film calmly and smugly persists. It proves them wrong, satisfied with the subtle background buzz of absurdity it generates, unleashing the tongue in its cheek on its own terms and in its own time. Throw in some bats, werewolves, mummies, and the chemistry of real-life husband and wife team Richard Benjamin and Paula Prentice, and you've got a Halloween staple ready to stand guard over the living room while you carve up the pumpkins and help little Susie with another coat of that noxious colored hairspray. Pull the pumpkin seeds out of the oven, lower your expectations, and fire up the VCR for 1981's Saturday the 14th. This year's Michael the Stranger's Night Danger and Friends make it feel like Halloween movie pick of the year. I mean heaven. I mean hell. But heaven, you know what I mean. Find it in a moldy box of basement VHS near you. Saturday the 14th.
Happy Halloween. Is frightening, no?